leaving Mazatlan today. Traffic's always super busy in these big cities, but we're weaving our way out of it, and then continuing to head south for a couple days, then we start heading east towards Pico de Orizaba, so we should be there within 2 weeks, like 12 days-ish, so it's exciting. Let's go. Into this little village, and there's tons of people cycling. It's cool to see. There's the ocean. It's kind of an inlet, so it's not the open ocean, but it smells salty, which is a nice smell. Leaving Sinaloa, entering Nayarit. Let's go. It's always nice entering into a new state. Feels like there's some tangible progress happening, but man, today's mentally tough, really tough. Some days are just like that, you know. Just keep pushing through. Hey horse, how you doing? How are you, horse? Nothing new, another flat tire. Well, this is where the climbing begins. We're into the mountains now. And basically from here on out, as we start to head east up to Pico de Orizaba, is going to be like elevation incline. So and it's super hard right now, so I have 2 punctures in my tires, one in the front, one in the back. They're both slow leaking, and makes climbing harder because the tires are just a little bit soft, but not soft enough to justify change them. So up we go. This is what an 8-degree incline looks like. Up. Agua. Holy dude, another flat. 5K into today. Just brutal. And my seat broke like completely. One of the bars on the underneath of it snapped right in half. So I'm riding with my seat like completely crooked. This bike's just dying on me. We're back rolling, but it's super demoralizing trying to deal with all this gear stuff when the bike's not acting the way it's supposed to. It's not even as much of a like physical challenge. It feels more just like you're fighting an uphill battle with something you can't even control. So I guess the only thing I can control is how I deal with it, but it's super hard to stay positive when your stuff isn't working. This is the biggest climbing day I've had so far. Climbing really takes it out of you. Oh, especially when it's hot. Officially in the jungle now. Oh, and it's hot. This hill is so steep. We're going faster than the trucks. Ah! Ah! Oh. You know it's hot when got the sweat stains through the second layer. Oh. Not all kilometers are created equal, I'll tell you that. Could do a day of 150K. That's like flat and no wind. And it's way easier than a day of straight climbing when it's hot like this of like 60K. It's just brutal. Oh. All the sweat's getting dried up because it's so hot, but I'm just sweating like a pig and I'm just all white. Got to this bike shop and picked up a lot of stuff I needed, so I know from here on out the flats probably won't stop, but at least I'm setting myself up in a better situation. I also picked up a new seat. This one is just trashed. I have to say goodbye to this seat. This seat's been with me all the way across America, basically every training ride I've done, all the way into Mexico thus far. Probably got over 10,000 kilometers on this saddle and she bit the dust. The bar actually snapped right off of it. There we go, new saddle. Up and riding today on the new seat. Man, what a difference it makes, a seat that doesn't move around while you're riding. That other seat was off my little road bike from like 1980 that I just bought to ride around town to get to work and stuff. Put it on the bike when I was across America just because it was a little comfier, but what a shock a real seat makes. Got a massive climbing day again today. Oh, it's crazy. The first 30 kilometers of today I've had more elevation gain than like numerous days at other points on the trip. I found my first lizard on the trip, but it's a fake lizard. Little rubber lizard. Might have to throw him on old Stubborn here. Have him on the front, lead the way. We gotta come up for a name for him. They gave me some fruit here on the side of the road. Say hi. I'm Robert. That family just hooked me up with some fruit. Tried to give me some bread as well, but didn't take the bread because I got sick, so that's nice. So they were trying to see where I'm sleeping, and I told them like the town I'm going to is still like 90K away, and it's a lot of hills, and they were like, "What? You're going there?" They're just like so stoked about it. It's cool to see. This has been one of the biggest hills I've had. It's been like 8 kilometers long. I was just cruising on it, which was super nice. There we go, just finished the state of Nayarit. Now starting Jalisco. That way, on the way to Guadalajara. Should be there tomorrow, let's go. When the sun's setting behind us, you know what that means. Finally heading east, let's go. When we crossed that state line a couple kilometers back there, we moved into central time zone from mountain, so we lost an hour today, but we get a little bit extra sunlight at the end of every day, so that's a win. Nearing in on 2,000 meters today in the jungle. Let's go, baby. Look at all the sweat stains. I'm just made of salt. Salty dog. Oh yeah. Well, Dior's all locked up and loaded. He's the co-pilot of Old Stubborn now, so good to have some company. This here is the tequila plant. It's what they used to make tequila out of. Arriba! A stupid map told me today was mostly flat. Yeah, that's a load of crap. The first 19 kilometers of today, I've already gained over 700 meters elevation. Oh. That is just not flat. Well, I'm just coming into Guadalajara. It's like, might be the biggest city I go through on this trip. I'll go by Mexico City, but I don't know if I'm going through it. I think Guadalajara is like 5 million people, so this is definitely a big city to weave my way through, so it takes quite a while, but super cool to see like buildings and stuff again. Wouldn't you know it? A few K away from where I was going in Guadalajara, flat, piece of glass. That's the new tire I just put on too. Obviously not very strong. Rolling, and what a nice change, not a staple for once. Piece of glass. Great switch up. Not so bad at all. Not supposed to be on this highway, but I'm getting honked at. Oh, just let her back. My man's here. He hooked me up with the glasses.
We made it, you know, worked out perfectly because we are here in Guadalajara, hometown, so this guy's crazy. He's gonna make it happen, so all the way from here is gonna get downhill, so don't worry about it.
This man, he trains with us in Kelowna, so he's here half the time, up in Kelowna some of the time, so.
Yeah, we gotta enjoy the great weather, you know, if I have a place here, enjoy the great weather, because Kelowna in summer is great, but all the time is here, so.
Yeah, so I need these glasses for Pico de Orizaba because of the brightness up there, so he was in Guadalajara and hooked me up with them. And
we gotta make it happen, otherwise I don't want to get this guy blind, so.
Hell yeah. More and more hills today. We had a headwind a little bit ago. I'm kind of sheltered by this hill right now, but first headwind we've had in a while that's really strong again. Man, that family hooked me up with some Powerade, some water, tried to give me some food. Couldn't eat it because I'm celiac, but man, this is nice too. It's nice and cold. I haven't had cold water on my rides or anything because it's always so hot out, but oh, this is ice cold, baby. Let's go. You know what time it is. Flat tire time. Gotta love them. Oh, we're back rolling, but I don't know for the life of me what popped that tube. There we go, ending the state of Jalisco, starting Michoacan. I'm probably pronouncing those wrong, but progress, new state, that away, baby. There we go, made it out of Guadalajara. Keep heading east right now. We're going to be at Pico de Orizaba in 1 week. We're 1 week away and just looking forward to climbing it. Now that I got my Cat 4 high mountain glasses, we're all set to go and stoked to get it on. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye on us back. Bye now.